Imagine stepping across an invisible border, leaving the bustling streets of Rome behind and finding yourself in a whole new country. A place where the air feels different, where every corner whispers stories of centuries past, and where the weight of history is palpable. This is Vatican City, a realm unlike any other. That's the magic of Vatican City, the world's smallest sovereign state, nestled right within the heart of Italy's capital. Despite its size, it holds a significance that far outweighs its physical dimensions, serving as the spiritual and administrative center of the Catholic Church. More than just a dot on the map, Vatican City is a captivating blend of art, history, and spirituality. It draws millions of visitors each year, eager to marvel at its wonders and immerse themselves in its unique atmosphere. It's a place where the past and present coexist harmoniously. From the awe-inspiring grandeur of St. Peter's Basilica to the artistic treasures of the Vatican museums, every corner of this tiny nation tells a story. These stories are etched into its walls, painted on its ceilings, and preserved in its sacred halls. Join me as we embark on a journey through the heart of Vatican City, exploring its iconic landmarks and uncovering why this unique destination should be on every traveler's bucket list. Together, we'll uncover the layers of history, art, and faith that make this place so extraordinary. Prepare to be amazed by the beauty of the Vatican's monuments and the palpable sense of history and spirituality that permeates the air. It's a feeling that words can barely capture, but one that stays with you long after you've left. This is a place where centuries-old traditions intertwine with modern life, where art transcends time, and where the echoes of faith resonate through the ages. It's not just a destination, it's an experience, a journey into the soul of a city that feels like a world unto itself.
To truly appreciate the significance of Vatican City, we need to journey back in time, to the very foundations of its existence. This journey takes us to a time when the world was vastly different, and the seeds of a faith that would shape history were just being sown. The story begins not with emperors and conquests, but with the humble beginnings of Christianity itself. A faith that started as a small, persecuted movement would eventually grow to influence empires and nations. It was here, in the shadow of Nero's circus, that St. Peter, one of Jesus' apostles, was crucified and laid to rest. His martyrdom marked the beginning of a sacred legacy, one that would endure through centuries of trials and triumphs. Over the centuries, what was once a simple burial ground transformed into a place of pilgrimage, drawing the faithful from across the Roman Empire. Pilgrims came seeking solace, inspiration, and a connection to the apostle who had walked alongside Christ.
As Christianity gained prominence, so too did the site of St. Peter's tomb. It became a symbol of faith and resilience, a testament to the enduring power of belief in the face of adversity. Constantine the Great, the first Roman emperor to embrace Christianity, ordered the construction of a grand basilica over the apostle's grave in the 4th century AD. This act not only honored St. Peter but also signified the merging of imperial power with the Christian faith.
The Papal States, a collection of territories in central Italy under the rule of the Pope, emerged in the 8th century, solidifying the Vatican's temporal power. These lands became a political and spiritual stronghold, shaping the course of European history.
It wasn't until 1929, with the signing of the Lateran Treaty, that Vatican City was officially established as an independent state. This agreement marked the culmination of centuries of evolution, securing the Vatican's unique position as a spiritual and political entity.
Our exploration of Vatican City begins in St. Peter's Square, a vast elliptical plaza that serves as the grand entrance to this sacred city-state. This iconic square is not just a physical space, but a spiritual and cultural symbol, drawing millions of visitors from around the globe every year. It is a place where history, art and faith converge in a breathtaking display of human achievement and devotion. Designed by the Baroque master Gian Lorenzo Bernini in the 17th century, the square is a masterpiece of urban planning and architectural symbolism. Bernini envisioned the square as an open-armed embrace, welcoming pilgrims and visitors alike into the heart of the Catholic Church. The harmonious proportions and intricate details reflect the grandeur of the Baroque era, leaving an indelible impression on all who stand within its bounds.
These colonnades, comprised of 284 Doric columns and topped with 192 statues of saints, create a sense of enclosure and grandeur. The columns, arranged in 4 rows, form 2 sweeping arcs that seem to reach out and embrace the faithful. Each statue atop the colonnades represents a saint, a silent guardian watching over the square and its visitors, adding a layer of spiritual significance to the architectural marvel.
At the heart of the square stands a towering Egyptian obelisk, brought to Rome by Caligula in 37 AD. This ancient monument, standing over 25 meters tall, has witnessed centuries of history and transformation. It serves as a reminder of the enduring connection between the ancient world and the spiritual legacy of the Vatican. Flanking the obelisk are 2 magnificent fountains, their cascading waters adding a soothing soundtrack to the bustling atmosphere. These fountains, designed by Carlo Maderno and Gian Lorenzo Bernini, are not only functional, but also works of art, their intricate designs reflecting the artistic brilliance of their creators. The gentle sound of flowing water provides a moment of tranquility amidst the vibrant energy of the square.
But the true focal point of St. Peter's Square is the majestic facade of St. Peter's Basilica, its dome soaring high above, beckoning you to step inside. Designed by Michelangelo and completed by Giacomo della Porta, the dome is an architectural triumph, symbolizing the heavens and the divine. It is a beacon of faith and inspiration, visible from miles away, drawing pilgrims and tourists alike to its awe-inspiring presence.
Whether bathed in the golden light of dawn or illuminated against the twilight sky, St. Peter's Square is a sight that will leave you breathless. It is a place where time seems to stand still, allowing you to reflect on the beauty of human creativity and the enduring power of faith. The square, in all its splendor, is a testament to the profound connection between art, history, and spirituality.
Prepare to be humbled as you step across the threshold of St. Peter's Basilica, one of the holiest shrines in Christendom, and a masterpiece of Renaissance architecture. Words simply cannot capture the sense of awe that washes over you as you enter this sacred space.
The sheer scale of the basilica is overwhelming. It can accommodate up to 60,000 worshippers, and its dome, designed by Michelangelo, soars to a breathtaking 452 feet.
Seek out Michelangelo's poignant Pietà, a sculpture of the Virgin Mary cradling the body of Christ, and marvel at its exquisite detail and emotional intensity.
Don't miss the papal altar located directly above the tomb of St. Peter, the very heart of this sacred space.
As you wander through the basilica, imagine the countless pilgrims who have walked these same marble floors over the centuries, their faith echoing through the halls.
Prepare to be moved beyond words as you enter the hallowed halls of the Sistine Chapel, home to one of the most iconic works of art in human history.
Michelangelo's vivid depiction of scenes from the Book of Genesis, from the creation of Adam to the Last Judgment, is brought to life with breathtaking realism and emotional depth.
The vibrant colors, the dynamic composition, and the sheer power of Michelangelo's brushstrokes will leave you speechless.
As you gaze upon the iconic image of God reaching out to touch the finger of Adam, you'll feel a profound connection to the very essence of humanity.
Prepare to be dazzled as you step into the labyrinthine corridors of the Vatican museums, home to one of the world's greatest art collections.
Founded by Pope Julius II in the 16th century, these museums house a staggering array of masterpieces spanning centuries and cultures.
Lose yourself in the gallery of maps where intricately detailed maps of Italy from the 16th century line the walls.
Marvel at the exquisite sculptures of the Museo Pio Clementino, including the iconic Laocoon and his sons, a true masterpiece of Hellenistic art.
Allow ample time to explore the Vatican museums, as there's a lifetime of art and history to uncover within their walls. With its unparalleled collection of art, history, and spirituality, it's no surprise that Vatican City draws massive crowds year-round.
But don't let the throngs of fellow visitors deter you from experiencing the magic of this unique destination.
First, book your tickets online in advance. Skip the long lines at the ticket office by purchasing your tickets online before you go.
Timing is everything. The Vatican museums are generally less crowded in the early morning or late afternoon.
Joining a guided tour is another fantastic option. A guided tour can help you navigate the crowds and gain insider knowledge about the Vatican's history and art.
Oh, and don't forget to dress appropriately. Remember, the Vatican is a sacred site, so dress modestly.
Lastly, pace yourself and take breaks. Exploring the vastness of the Vatican can be tiring. Stay hydrated and make use of the cafes and restrooms. While the iconic landmarks of St. Peter's Basilica, the Sistine Chapel, and the Vatican museums are highlights, don't miss the chance to discover some of the city-state's hidden gems.
Escape the crowds and find tranquility in the Vatican Gardens, a verdant oasis covering more than half of the Vatican's territory.
For a unique perspective of Rome, climb to the top of St. Peter's Dome. The panoramic views from the top are simply breathtaking.
And if you're a history buff, delve into the Vatican's rich history at the Vatican Necropolis, located beneath St. Peter's Basilica.
As you stand once again in St. Peter's Square, gazing up at the majesty of the Basilica, the echoes of history and faith will linger in your heart long after you've left Vatican City.
This tiny city-state, nestled within the heart of Rome, is so much more than just a collection of monuments and museums.
Whether you're drawn to the Vatican's artistic treasures, its spiritual significance, or simply the desire to experience a place unlike any other, a visit to this unique destination is sure to leave an indelible mark on your soul.
So, pack your bags, embrace the spirit of adventure, and embark on your own unforgettable journey to Vatican City. A pilgrimage for the soul.